Now for our story. This was an exciting day for the Lane family. A short while ago at the little white church in Wakefield, Aunt Mary's niece had been married to Bill Meade. It had been a beautiful ceremony, the happy culmination of a long courtship which hadn't always run smoothly. Now the wedding guests have assembled at the Lane farmhouse for the reception. There is a cheerful babble of voices and laughter from within the house. Meanwhile, in the midst of the excitement, Randy Lane and Lefty have been mysteriously engaged carrying suitcases and bundles from the pickup truck into Lefty's little cottage within shouting distance of the farmhouse facing Willow Road. Finally, they emerge from the small, neat house with the air of men who have accomplished a purpose. For a moment, they pause on the porch, apparently agreeing on some plan of action. Then, trying hard not to look too much like conspirators, they go back to the reception. It is in full swing as they enter. Pausing in the doorway, Randy looks over the crowd and finds the person he seeks, a lovely blonde girl sitting in a corner alone. Randy approaches her.
Here you are, Lily. Right where I want you.
Meaning what?
Well, I figure you won't be able to move very fast, what with a cup of punch in one hand and a plate of wedding cake balanced on your knee.
Oh, who said I wanted to move fast?
Well, you see, I've just kissed the bride. Now I propose to kiss the bridesmaid.
And you're expecting me to resist?
Well, I never know how you're going to react to my suggestions.
Well, suppose you try me and see.
Fine. How about handing over the refreshments? Nothing I hate so much as getting wedding cake down my neck.
Here you are. Well, I must say you're thorough about your preparations.
Oh, efficient type man, that's me. Darling, this is going to be a real super colossal production.
Oh, with all this build-up, it better be.
Cynic. You ready? That's right. You're a very kissable bridesmaid, Lily.
Thanks. I ought to be. Had plenty of practice. As a bridesmaid, I mean. You know, often a bridesmaid.
Oh, never mind, beautiful. Your time will come.
Will it?
Sure, of course.
Oh, I remember your prophecy.
You know, the last time I kissed you, you complained. You said I never got the idea by myself. Well, I wanted to...
Don't let's go through all that again. I was just trying to make a point.
I know you were. And I think the subject requires further discussion. I want you to understand
Look, Randy, this is a wedding reception. It's supposed to be a happy occasion.
Yeah, so it is. And I'm happy. Aren't you?
Happy as a lark. That's why I'd rather not delve into our private feud.
Feud? Oh, Lily. I don't want to fight with you. I'm very fond of you. Well, you're practically one of the family.
It's sweet of you to say so. I know you feel just like a brother to me.
Well, is that bad?
At least I'm glad you don't look on me as your favorite maiden aunt.
I wouldn't mind having a maiden aunt who looked like you.
What difference would it make?
Well, you're so decorative.
So's a basket full of kittens.
Oh, now, Lily, please. If you'd only tried... Oh, here comes Peggy, all ready to leave.
Gosh, she looks darling.
Yeah.
Oh. Goodbye, dear. Give me a kiss.
Look, Mom's as excited as a girl.
Bye, Anna. I'll telephone you tomorrow.
Excuse me a moment, will you, Lily? Lefty and I better get out there to see everything goes according to schedule. But don't go away. I'll be back. Hi, Lefty.
Hi.
Hey, you sure everything's okay?
That car wouldn't start no matter what Bill did, Randy. I fixed it good and proper.
Swell. I see what you mean, all right.
Hey, what's the matter, Bill? Having trouble? Yeah. Can't figure out what ails the darn thing. Plenty of gas. I just had the battery checked.
Oh, gosh, Bill, that's a nuisance. Maybe you got a short or something, huh?
Yeah, could be. Oh, well, I better investigate.
Oh, darling, this would have to happen right now.
Oh, it's a darn shame, honey. Oh, well, it may just take a minute or two.
But you'll get yourself all dirty.
Say, I've got an idea. You two go down to my place and wait. Randy and I can pitch in and get the car started. Oh, no, Lefty. Why should you?
I think it's a good idea, Bill. That's your very best Sunday go-to-meeting suit. And as Lefty says, he can probably fix the car in a jiffy.
Hey, you're a married man now, Bill. Better listen to what the little woman says.
Well, okay. If this is our wedding day, I might as well give in. Fine. Get out, honey.
Thank you, Lefty.
Say, let's escort the newlyweds down to your place, Lefty.
That's an idea.
Bill, darling, don't be upset.
Oh, well, I hate to let Randy and Lefty take over my troubles. Doggone that car anyway.
Oh, well, after all, Bill, you're the bridegroom. You're entitled to a little extra service. That right, Lefty?
Sure thing. Well, kids, you're home.
Home?
Bill, here's the key.
The key? What for?
To use. Here, open the door.
Lefty, since when have you started locking up your...
It's all yours. I hope you like it.
What Lefty's trying to say is he's giving you your wedding present.
Our wedding present?
The house. Lefty's house. He's fixed it all up for you.
Why, Lefty...
But go on in, honey. Gosh, I hope you like it. Come on, Randy. Let's show 'em around.
Well, just for a minute.
Gosh. Look, darling.
I don't know what to say. I'm so surprised.
Well, all your stuff is here. We brought it out from your flat in town.
Aunt Mary made the draperies. Randy put in the bookcases.
Don't let him kid you, Peggy. This was entirely Lefty's project. Mom and I just helped out here and there along the line.
Yeah, wait till you see the kitchen, honey.
Lefty.
Huh?
Maybe you and I had better run along and let the kids discover the house by themselves, huh?
But I want to show them the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Peggy. You and Bill look the place over. We'll see you later. Make yourself at home.
We will, Lefty. Lefty, I don't know how...
Oh, skip it, honey. If you're happy, that's all I want.
Well, darling, here we are.
It looks very nice. Everything clean and new.
Yeah. Hey, it just hit me. There was a gag about the cars being out of kilter. They must have tinkered with it.
So we couldn't drive away.
Well, don't you want to look around? See what the rest is like?
Oh, yes, of course. Lefty certainly went to a lot of trouble, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
He's spick and span. The furniture's all brand new. The colors aren't exactly what I would have... But it's really very pleasant. Don't you think so?
Oh, sure.
They all must have worked awfully hard. Now I understand why they kept me away from here all week. They wanted it to be a surprise.
Yeah. And it sure was.
Certainly was thoughtful of Lefty.
Mm-hmm. Well, you won't be getting lonesome during the day. It'll be practically as if you'd never left home.
That's right, Bill.
I guess the joke's on us.
Not that I don't appreciate it.
Poor Lefty, he did mean well.
Bill, we must never let him know. Poor darling. It hurt him dreadfully. Besides, sooner or later we'll build our very own place.
You bet we will, sweetheart. And this will give me an extra reason for buckling down to work, so we can.
Besides, it really doesn't matter where we are, just so long as we're together. I can't help laughing. We were so excited about that little flat on the other side of town, fixing it up just the way we wanted it. And here we are, right where we started.
Yeah. Oh, but there's one big difference, sweetheart. We're married now. You're my wife.
Yes, Bill.
Peggy. Darling. Come here.
It was a good thing Lefty Larkin hadn't overheard the preceding conversation. It would have broken his heart if he'd known the young couple would have preferred living in their own little flat, the one they'd chosen. But fortunately, they were determined not to disappoint him, for they knew his plan to turn over his little house to them had sprung from his deep love for the young girl. They would have understood even better had either of them realized the truth, that Lefty was Peggy's own father. But then there was no way for them to know, for Lefty had always kept this secret to himself, and he believes that he always will. But I wonder...